I'm amazed at the creative freedom that government, like Doordarshan and Films Division, can you believe it, at that time? I'm just amazed at the freedom that they gave to directors at that time, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Because, these are actual films, you know, like if you think about Doordarshan and you think about that little thing coming and that's all you think, but they actually allowed people to make films like this and about subjects like this, and you know, Shastri's juxtapositions are in some way pretty political point of view, etc., which was allowed, which is, I don't know what happened since then.
I mean, exactly what I meant by, even if we talk like from that time to now, I mean, while this very space they opened it out and we're celebrating independently produced films here, where is the censorship coming from, really? I mean, like, are we in that sense blinkering our own vision? And how, as we have, and more in terms of apparatus, ease of, making a film, say for example, how much more safer we're getting, and less willing to take risks, really, and therefore, okay, no, let's, and which is happening in mainstream cinema as well. I mean, if you see the films, of the 40s, 50s, 60s, far more, I mean, in every way, political, they're far bolder, they took far more risks, even in terms of form, than we're taking today. So in that sense, I would say it's pretty much a reflection of really the time that we're in today, and I really very believe that a lot of it is stemming from the ease at which we are, whether it's creating and consuming images without really much thought.
Would you? I think she could have done, but I don't know. I just found it like because she had very nice three women, and she had all the levels and everything, but I think she couldn't, because I just found it like the poem wise there was nothing in the film. It was just like it was like an information film for me. There was much of information, like there are three women, they do this, they do that. She could have gone more beyond that.
I mean, this is just one of the things she finally did when she discovered Huma. I mean, she later went on to curate an exhibition, as I was saying earlier. She's also now almost finishing her dissertation. So in terms of, it's not so much of what she could have done. Yes, I mean, it is what it is. It is a lot of information. Yes, for us it's a window into their worlds. It's comparison in terms of practice. But yes, in terms of film, yeah.
But what made you create these two
for me, I mean, the thing was this whole idea of looking and being looked at. Like for me, when I watched Sabeena's film earlier, I didn't know for my Vyarawala either, and that opened a whole new world for me. I don't know whether some of you have seen the photos that we've posted on the Facebook page. There are a lot of Homai's photographs. In the same way, there are a lot of Shiva's work and then Anita Singh's work. So, what amazed me then, when Mukul introduced me to this film, Yes, It's On, was like, wow. I mean, that they did. I mean, Shastri did this in '72. And with this whole constant reminding you, of the presence of the camera, of the presence of the photographer. And I said, this will make a very interesting pairing for us to really be able to talk about, really have, where has this arch taken us, this growth curve, where has it taken us, And I sometimes feel that we're probably on the downswing of it, as opposed to really getting, whether it's more expressive in the art, really, in terms of the form as well. So for me, that was really what was really the idea of putting these two films together. And yes, just talk about contemporary practice. I mean, I also teach young women photography and cinematography, and this idea of representation is so basic and still remains, among the biggest things that we still struggle with, and when we see it, back say in Shastri's film, you just see the kind of liberties they took. Then there's no way we can even think of. So the self-censorship, which I started talking about earlier, is happening even before we lift that camera to the eye. And to me, that is the scarier part. It's not so much accepting a no from a security guard in a mall ki nahi yahan pe photo nahi lena. I laughed my head off when I saw that photo of Nehru with photography strictly prohibited, and then to see to hear her story of Indira Gandhi and the whole security thing coming for the first time in the photojournalist's life. It's a fantastic trajectory really to think about. Where are we today and where are we going really tomorrow?